lot of damn books, boy. A lot of books, buddy. A lot of books, buddy. A lot of books. Good boy. What's going on, guys? It's Wild West background music. They'll attempt to copyright their own shit, but you know that's what happens when you have stupid people. Let me stop first. I want to keep this way it should be kept. Let me see if this thing was dead. I had to charge it up. It's at 30%. And that's cool. We're good. Do not claw the screen, buddy. Anyway. Who remembers what the two most powerful weapons are? Time and patience, right? That's as far as mitigating terms and different things, how we approach and deal with things. But the real most powerful weapon is love. And it's not the love that we have been convinced to believe. It's a false love. The love that we run around, when I tell somebody I love them, I literally love them. There's no gimmick. And a lot of people, when they say it, there's something behind it. There's their attitude, it's their rightfulness, it's even their trifleness. When people say it, they say it because it's like an ornament, just like black and white. It's just a word. And people refuse to put sustenance behind it. How can you say you love somebody and then in front of both of your children shoot your wife like several times, like the one incident last year? She lived, but I'm just saying, what kind of love is that? Or love and I want to control the narrative, or love but I'm gonna give you everything that's ugly? What love is that? All right, so we see what's going on with Chicago. I'm not gonna be all politically correct, but I'm gonna address some things that are real. What's the angst? What's the agitator? What is it? It's them coming on our soil a little over 200 years ago. That's what the issue is. Them arriving here a little over 200 years ago. That is the problem. I went and did a live on Facebook, and my aunt Cynthia and everybody was watching, and I gave them the business raw. And I called them, and I told her, I said, y'all were failures. You were scared, cowardice, y'all all hid in the world of drugs and their fake wars, and y'all were cowards. Now here we are attempting to do our best for the next generation and ourselves, because we are at the crisp. Was it July 1st when they come in with this new Fed thing where the begins the point where they say you're gonna order that? No, you can't buy that. Or you're talking a certain way, we're gonna, you're not gonna get paid this week. Or the control demographic. I say literally what I don't want to say because I have to say it. You're gonna have a lot of you are gonna have to fight and die. There's just no way around it. And when I tell you they've got weapons that go back 75 years ahead of what you can even imagine, a lot of you refuse to listen. And I don't advocate for violence. Love is the only thing that's really going to win. And I don't think y'all get when somebody says love what it means. I believe 99.9% of you, 99.99% of you don't know what love is. You want to satiate, like if you eat, like the bodybuilding industry always want to say, eat oats, it'll lower your cholesterol, and no, it's going to spike your insulin, and you're not going to be satiated. All of this is fiber. All right, it's not good to eat it every damn day. It's, unless you're going to eat it every 2 hours, And then on top of that, like right now, I'm getting ready to do this. I'm gonna show you guys instead of just telling you. Where did I put the I want to read some out of here. Let me grab this way. I know I got about several books in. Some of them are over a month due. I'm not gonna show you. I'll read them when I get to it. Just keep donating. I keep buying. I keep reading. Because I did say I'm gonna get to a certain point where I'm just gonna be reading. I ain't gonna talk about nothing no more. Oh, eat that. That's why I put it there, man. Yeah, eat that, man. Because because you didn't. I had to throw away the other one. Well, I mean, you ate plenty of it, but I know. I'm trying to make you fat, right? So it's coming to a point where I'm just gonna read. Because when I talk about certain things, and regardless of hearing it elsewhere, which I told y'all that's all right. It feels like it's falling on deaf ears most of the time, and a lot of times it's not. I actually see people actually starting to put things into practice, and they're actually seeing something out of it. The whole thing is you are, and you create. Hold on. So I went out last night. I'm gonna give a couple of shout outs before I get too deep. I went out last night, played Wonder Bowl, and just relax. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like being around a lot of people, but I just wanted to see some people I hadn't seen in a while, and I saw them. It was great, you know. Mad hugs, trying to bear grip me to death. Huh, you coming to the reservation? Oh man, I'm staying away from you. I made sure a whole bunch of kids up there, and they following up. Some of them are Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys, like really competing in octagon stuff in New Mexico. Kids I taught on the res. They're really, really, every time I see them, yo, check it out. I got my brown belt in BJJ. I was like, awesome. Show me your squat move. And they get down, they do a few things. Awesome. I said, but I remember what you said about striking, and I'm tying it in, and I'm even using peekaboo, and I'm like, and their diets. They look nothing like the guys on the res who are all packed with chemicals, and they respect. You know what I mean? And I have nothing but glorified respect for them. Let me get this. Any of y'all ever cinnamon tablespoon? Wow, that's spicy. You don't want to drink a lot of water with it. It's like phytosterols. You don't want to drink a lot of water with certain things because your stomach needs it to, you know what I mean, to process it. All right. Anyway, so while I was there, I said, well, the bowling lanes were all full. They had, the teams there, and I know quite a few of them, the individuals. So I said, let me go ahead and shoot 2 games, 2 rounds of pool with a couple of guys. And it was a tall, I think I talked about it, tall pale skin guy, and this half-breed Navajo, whatever you want to call him. And one was tall, the other one was kind of big, like really big. And, I'm standing there, like, and the guy comes to put his arms on my shoulder. I don't know if he got jabbed up or whatever. I'm like, you can't do that with me. And so, and Juan, the security guard, he was like, oh shit. When he saw him put his arm on me, acting real stupid kind of youngins. They think they're really badass in front of these couple of girls or whatever. And the DJ saw me and he was like, oh, and I could see them look, because I look at them like peripheral. And I quickly grabbed the guy's arm, brought him down, and slammed him right down onto the pool table. I'm sorry, guys. It's just me. All right. I reacted that fast. Everything was within like 3 seconds. Juan said it looked like it was split second. I says, I saw you. I saw Burns' face. And I reacted. I literally went around, bam, right onto the pool table, put his hand up. Did you ever, and see, you don't have to get nasty and berate people, ever put your hands on somebody you don't know. And the pale skin dude coming over, he's got a pool stick in his hand, right? But he ain't holding like he's gonna swing it. And so I pushed him off the pool table on the ground, and I stepped right up into the guy's like, and I said, I'll knock you out right here, bro. I'll break your jaw. Please. And he backed up. He didn't know how I got up in front of him so quick, because I literally, one one half stepped right up into him. And everybody got quiet. The people bowling, the whole place except for the TVs, the little music, fake music on the got quiet. And that's when the DJ, he was like, yeah, you ain't see what he did to the guy from Detroit? And the little Mexican guy wanted to gut him. And my homie came from around the table. What's going on, F? I was like, no, I ain't never. Look, my man, I don't know you. You walking around here like you some hot shit. Let's shoot some pool. You racket. The game wasn't even over. He took my quarters. Right. I wasn't bullying. I don't. Look, if I don't know you, I would never come into your space and occupy with my bullshit. And it wasn't because I was dusty that I needed to act out a certain way. I went out there to see, and I saw a bunch of guys talk about Johnny, one I was talking about who committed suicide. My best buddy, still choked up behind him. And love is the only thing that's going to win, because I had no hate, no animosity, no nothing in me. Literally, I was empty when I reacted. I mean, total empty. I even had my firearm I forgot to take out and leave in the truck. Nah, didn't need it. The thing is, love is the only thing that's going to win, and most people don't have love. The enemy has been working very hard and diligently, slowly poisoning the food, convincing people that they own the land, they took the land. This goddamn Washington don't own shit. The Federal Reserves, they're not Federal Reserves, they don't belong. I'm talking about what they say, the camping grounds, those little dumbass rangers that run around out there, they don't have no true law to be out there doing what they're doing. But because your dumbass mammy and pappy accept, this is what they believe, the delusional motherfucking fake elites. They believe because your mammy, in fucking utter ignorance, accepted a birth certificate, a social security card that came a week or two or whatever later with the 10 number on it and all that bullshit. All right, this United States bullshit. Believe that if you say you are the parent, you know what that means? You're the paying babysitter. That's all that parent means. So they believe they own you, the state, which the state doesn't fucking exist. They keep you in this purgatory of lies, and most of you won't even come out of it. That's why I didn't want to read last night. I was like, I got to go out and open my, I mean, I'm always out, but I mean, I got to be around a few people. I know how to mitigate where I'm at in the day of the week, so I knew it wasn't going to be crowded. Usually I just walk down or jog down to the overview and look at the Wild Wheat where they made Planet of the Apes and all that kind of stuff with John Wayne Moon. I just look at all those different places and I take it all in and I meditate and I allow myself to be who I am. Last night was who I am, a part of who I am in a whole. All right, it's not a directive. It's just don't get so under me. Don't do it. If I say please back up, I don't care who you are. I'm going to put you down. I don't care who you are. It's not a bad guy. It's not a tough guy thing. I don't have to. I'll admit that. I just know me. I've had guys bump me in Walmart and literally swung them around, pushed them up in the camera, into the damn, into all the stuff that, you know, the bins. Literally, bam, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't even say no words, and they'd be like, you know, they don't see, people don't expect things. This is not violence. I have allowed myself to acquire something else that I will not have something dirty infiltrate. If I want it to be dirty, I will put crap wherever I want it and let it be there without it phasing me. Because I know what really needs to be cleansed. The lies. We have become so outward instead of inward. You know what I mean? I look at all these women all of a sudden all over the place with the little rib removed and their BBLs and this, that, and other. All this chemical in their hair. No disrespect to the beautiful sisters, but all that work. And did you clean up the source that allows you to be viable and alive? And did you put a couple of extra stitches in that goddamn, you know, that hole you got down there? Did you get that refurbished? besides getting your butthole bleached. I mean, the stuff people are doing right now, and our sisters are partaking in, is complete, utter ignorance. It is not love. That is some glorified hate. It's sickening. And then these guys running around talking about, you know, look at me. And they know they're on gear. They know they're on steroids. Look at me. I've seen it in high school. All the guys I grew up with, a lot of them were on steroids. They wouldn't admit it, but they were. Now look at them. They're all big and fat and the arms sagging and this, that, and the other. Longevity comes from love. The enemy has been poisoning the food and everything. And nobody's been talking. You don't hear the Black Caucus, the NAACP. You don't hear none of these worthless ass niggas speak. I have to say it the way it needs to be said. Speak on none of these things. And then you got these little talk shows, you know, what's the name? Chowder, whatever. Everything's got to be African-American, black, and this, that. He wouldn't be able to have a conversation with me. Because first of all, he's not illiterate. He's illiterate. He doesn't know real history. There's so many of them got platforms. You know, I respect and I love some of the stuff they talk about. But they're not really that intelligent. They're not really that smart. They are not. So do I waste my time discussing and talking about them? And now I become politically savvy in the world of bullshitism. No, I make the statement and I say exactly what needs to be said. They don't know the truth, the history, their origin, or anything. Even the black conservative and all the other individuals. I like watching Pastor Dow. Not because he was an army, you know, whatever his MOS was. I enjoy what he's doing, how he's got the people together. The reason, you know, ain't nobody going to shoot his meat up with some goddamn mRNA and all that other bullshit because he's got his own shit. What I'm telling y'all we could do, he did over a decade. Build houses and everything, and he's running a corporate, his own business, like, you know, construction, and all we had to do was come together. But y'all don't know what the fuck love is, so I don't expect much now. I had to go through that. It was like in threes. I had to go through that to realize a lot of y'all just not gonna get it. I'm not even attempting to convince myself. I'm being straight up. I'm being straight up and honest. Yeah, I got several books in. I'm not gonna show you for what. You know, I showed you the books I was gonna get. I got 4 in one and 3 in the other one, small ones. And I told them because I got it from one place, and it's not from damn Prime. All right. I says, it says, you know, leave a memo. I said, can you put these books, because they're all the same, you can see them, in one box, and instead of sending me these little packages, because they're all gonna arrive. I ordered them at the same time. You know, and they did just that. And I was like, wow, somebody listened to the message. You know, when you order, right, it says any delivery messages you would like, or options, whatever. Yes, can you keep them all together instead of these separate little nasty bags? I don't know what's going to be. I'd rather be in a box. At least if somebody's to spray something in there, at least it would aerate, unless it's in Mylar or something. But that's just me. You know, when I say the women are more powerful than us, I literally fucking mean that. And I don't think the men get that. I think they think brawn, that's shit. Women are more powerful on us as far as the balance. Do you know how important it is for a woman to birth a child into this world through the womb, through the vaginal? It is so impeccably important that when the baby goes through that transition of coming out, better when it's on its own, when nobody's hands touching it, because it's energy thievery. There are germs and stuff that get on that baby that help it with the process of micro. We have so many germs. That's what makes us comprised, besides being a crystal or carbon. All right. And then not to get breastfed. Do you know that by not getting that, already that child is going to have more obesity, more mortality, because they're not in the colostrum. There's a period, like a few weeks of that breastfeeding that's very important to this stomach bile biosphere in the stomach. And when they don't get that, you see what you're getting kids who are doing some incredible stuff, right? Some little children who's doing incredible stuff, but they're gonna break down. These new they're giving them, they're gonna break down in their 30s. Right now, you've got children from the last war of 20 years at 24 years old. Their testosterone was lower than ours. Mine. No, this is for real, and it's kind of hard on what they can do because their DNA has been ostracized, been compromised. Are you listening? I remember my wife when James. It's so sore. Oh, it hurts. You talk so big, but it's gonna hurt. You gotta let it toughen up. She's talking about, let's get formula. I said, be damn. I went and bought them damn big ass pumps and was pumping them titties. I would sit there and hook them things up. We're gonna pump this milk, and baby's gonna be drinking titty milk. Jael gonna be, she better be drinking titty milk too. Once I was going, she still was, he got, and I didn't care if she sleep. Damn thing kind of, oh yeah, there it is. Schwip, pum 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 pum. She be sleep. Oh, and I lay on the side, pump 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 pump. It be 2 in the morning. I'm just giving her, good. That's who I was. A little humor there, but why? Because I knew the importance of it. Even though I was abused, I was breastfed. Why was the connection not there? There was still some fear about the firstborn son. Did y'all do what I asked y'all about 30 videos, 20 videos ago? So look in the background of how many firstborn in the 30s, 40s, and 50s were being killed by their families. Oh, it wasn't even looked at like that. So it's not murder or anything. How many of y'all looked into that? How many of y'all knew y'all had an older son or sister, brother or sister who died? How many of y'all, like in the 40s and 50s, 50s and 60s? No, seriously. I said, look into it. I asked you. You know what I get a lot in my Gmail? How do you know this stuff? I don't know nothing. I just remember things. I make it my business. I read. I talk to people. I met people in the Navy. 2 of my best friends were from South Africa and Morocco. So when the guys got together with their little fezzes and stuff, the Moroccan used to look over at them and go, why are they so stupid? So many of your American brothers are stupid. They don't know that they're from America. This is the Moroccan. So then when he started saying it, because he started laughing at him, fake ass American Muslims get all uptight and wound up and want to harm each other like the stupid assholes they are. Because they're a product of Master Farad, who was no fucking master, but a Zionist small hat fake 13 tribe motherfucker. Okay? A deceiver, Nasab. And nobody wants to know this stuff. You see what I'm saying? When are y'all gonna get serious, yo? When are y'all gonna get serious? All we ever want to do is be left alone, but these people are sick. And the things you don't even know about, whoo! Love, man. And look, even after I did what I did, I still shot pool with him, and I even gave him both a fist bump. And when Juan saw that, and my little Chicano, my little brother, right? He sat back down with his big girl. Oh, he's been working out too. He looks good. But anyway, and then Juan was like, "Oh, okay," and he was kind of laughing on the side. He's like, "I ain't got to go over there. That's red over there." I fist bumped him. I says, "Yo, just be decent. Be decent. Everything that's light don't glimmer and shine. For in order to be light, there must exist darkness. Mind your manners when you're around people you don't know. You see this gray and silver." I said it, and one of the Navajo guys was bowling. "Right on, Brother Red." I says, "You see this? You misinterpret it. You think I'm black and this, that, but you're wondering, you probably think I'm some half-breed, white or what. Let me tell you something. I'm autochthonous. This is my goddamn land, no matter who married into my family's lineage to take over our here's history of the kings we were and the queens. Who the fuck you think you are? Homeboy, now, right on, brother. Right? You know the now. And they were like, "That says you misjudged me, motherfucker." I says, "Don't do that again." I says, "Maybe you need to go and look at YouTube. There's a whole bunch of Vietnam era guys in the 70s whooping a lot of y'all asses every day. Every day, somebody from Vietnam is beating one of you punk motherfuckers up. Every day. Hold on, I don't want to talk about California. See, the media won't show up because they want you to continue to get your asses whooped. Look at all them little dumb little niggas, niggerettes running around in Chicago. Now, I don't solely blame them. They have a choice, though, so they got to be held accountable for their actions. A lot of them will be, especially beating up on that. This is what I don't like about a lot of these young little niggas today. And thank you, women, for not holding your sisters accountable for making these motherfuckers effeminate and feeding them the scrappy diets while trying to have their best fucking life. I'm not holding y'all at fault either. Saying what needs to fucking be said. Beating up on that pale skinned woman like that was some real pussy shit. I wouldn't be surprised if half of them brothers ain't giving each other a reach around and sucking each other off. I'm dead serious. Because of what these small hat motherfuckers and this abhorrent fake government, the one that's on the ground is the real one. But it's not the one of the people, by the people, for the people. This one is a fraud. We are our own governing body. Hence, governing body. Do you know what that means? I govern this domain. Oh, that's right. Everybody wants to think about a computer. No, this is not DOS, elect, motherfuckers. This ain't shift, central, alt, motherfucking. No. I govern this domain, this body, this parliament. There is no fictional paper that'll lose anything other than this bullshit they created for gold and silver. To say that my life is but a pile of gold and silver, these retarded motherfuckers, and the rest of the world will follow suit, following these dumb motherfuckers, all these weird ass, broke ass fake governments. People don't want to hear that truth. They don't never want to hear that truth. The only truth they want to hear is the one that they've been taught. The bullshit narrative. I'm gonna read some people popping up, man. My apologies. I get carried away. What's going on, APJR? What's going on, beloved? How you doing there, brother? Hey, Rondo, you already know. Snoo. West Side. What's going on, brother? T. Hines. Herbo. All his beloved brothers and sisters here. Hey, Hombre French, what's happening? Midget MC, what's good? If you ain't gonna donate to me, motherfuckers, get the goddamn book. Don't call my dummy no dummy. Jesus Christ. I had to throw that in there. So greetings, beloved. Original Lone, what's going on? Much love. Yeah, be cracking up on the Witch Card, brother, and the SMS. Love you. Equator 7 was cracking 9 times. I know that's right. You say 9, I'm gonna throw a 6 and a 3 there, bro. What you speaking on? Oh, you already know, man. Nothing but respect and love to you, bro. I like fuck that. We gotta need to learn love of self. We need to have loyalty with one another. Keep it solid. You tell a chick to breastfeed today and she will slap the hell out of you or she'll get knocked on the ass. But yeah, you right. Hey, what's going on, Boo Brutus? What's going on? Nah, it's a must. The mother of my children breastfeed, goddamn right. My mom didn't find out about her younger brother and him dying until I told her she was around 67 when she... That shit just tears me up, man. And so many more people are starting to realize this. You know what I mean? Not the road as of now, so I can type. On the road, okay. Not on the road, I hear you. Yo, the type of way, everybody. Where's DJ? Anyway, I appreciate you guys. I love y'all. I was gonna do oh man, I was gonna really go into some things, and there's times when I'll be talking about something and I'll stop. It's not because I lost track. I realize it's not even worth the communique, and I'll go right to the next. And that's my brain works like that because it's not even worth it. You know, I was on a live and I was extrapolating about a certain topic, and I cut because I was going to explain something, and I was like, they don't need no explanation. A lot of you don't need no explanation. You know what I'm talking about. But as far as the first sons, look that up. Look into that and share it, whatever you come up with. Hey, Copper Shaman's got a YouTube channel. Subscribe to her channel. Support her. She's fighting a good battle. She tells her story. Why she's not with, some of y'all know the individual as well as I'm still friends on Facebook. And some of the women really need to look at it, and even some of the men, because men go through abuse as well. Domestic, all right? Subscribe to Copper Shaman. She's got her, I'm still going to post her stuff for her work, for those who might come around and realize, oh, wow, I haven't seen this brother in a moment. Notification bell was off, and, you know, come back into the fold. Are we Tartarians? You goddamn right we are Tartarians. We're the Republic of Tartaria. And don't you ever forget that. Are we Hebrew? I believe we live a lifestyle of Hebraism. I believe we're the real, true Shemitic people. The problem is the world, I don't give a fuck if they know it or not now. And that's where you need to be at. We don't have to convince people of shit no more. But y'all need to learn how to pack the fuck up and get the fuck from where you're at. See, they watching us. You know, you think about the FBI. They watched all these motherfuckers get murdered. They didn't stop. They were in the house when Malcolm got murdered. They were right there when they killed Pablo Escobar. They pushed for this shit. So-called Martin Luther King, whether he died or not. He was in the room with him when he was being smothered by the fucking sheriff. Oh man, I don't want to get into the numbers of the Black Panther members. The FBI was right the fuck there. Fred Hampton, who you think was one of the two of the FBI guys, right there. And a Mossad motherfucker. When they shot him in his sleep. With his pregnant wife right next to fucking him. But these are the bad seed. Right now though, they got a lot of good people hemmed up. Probably in some positions like Training Day. You know what I'm talking about, right? Compromising positions. So now you got good people that got to do some bad things. But they have a big enough organization with some of the best tools. And I told you about it. And you don't see them. You don't know who the fuck they are. But I keep telling you we need to be together, and you don't want to hear that either. Because you motherfuckers think you're some kind of one-man army shit. You motherfuckers ain't shit. And that's a fact. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. So I probably won't go there for like another month or two, maybe 3. Everybody's long time no see. Yeah. Like I'll stop in there to get. Don't eat seed oils, but the damn French fries be banging like a motherfucker. So every once in a while, I treat myself to the fries, and that's my little brother over there, and he's chefing, you know. He moved out here when I moved out here from the reservation, you know. Every once in a while, he'll swing through with his hunch in his back, looking like Notre Dame, you know. He was the first one that saw me come in, ran from the back kitchen, gave me a hook, snatched me up, big old, you know, some of your Navajo, these Siberian motherfuckers big as a goddamn tank. Oh! and then I'm not gonna say their names, all right, because they're not here, and I didn't ask them if I could. Then my man who does all the repairs, the one who's spelling, you know, I want to take him shooting, but you know, if he gets caught even shooting a gun, you know, but I told him even with that, you want a violent felon, you can still own a firearm. You can even get a black powder one. He doesn't even care no more. He comes over and gets into the fray and hugs me. I'm getting hugged up by about 3-4 guys and a couple of girls, and I'm like, all right. And it was a beautiful thing. Because I don't really, you know, I'm here. I mean, I'm out. I watch the children, make sure that they're safe. Go down to the school, park up by the witch guard, make sure ain't nobody cars lurking and slowing down. Because we have pedophiles live by the airport. So I do my duty still. I'm always a guardian angel, but I'm not patrolling and walking around with a team. When the kids, I know there's 5 kids that walk up and down the street from school to home. What do? I go and stand out in the corner and I watch and make sure that, hey, Mr. Red, and they just keep going, get home. My back sore, I just want to go inside. All the time. I don't care what fictional crayon color they are, what so-called made-up race they are, what fucking ethnicity, whatever the fuck that means. I had another guy say, I watched your live, so you're not a U.S. citizen? I said, you fucking right I ain't. You're on my ancestral soil. What the fuck are you asking? You want to imply something? Or are you going to be, it's going to be a direct, so I shut him down. Because to come out of his mouth and say that, when you fill out the form, it says, do you ever deny you're a United States citizen? Motherfucker, I ain't one. You can take your social security card. You can take your motherfucking birth certificate. You can take all that. All you got to do is put it in a package, take it to the right department. And you can take it to the motherfucker who's supposed to be working, who's a lazy motherfucker. You can take it right to the town hall, city town hall, or you can take it to the motherfucking magistrate, the state. But you gotta put everything right, file it right, and returning to sender. And you drop it the fuck off, and say, do not give me another. Do never send me one, because this is a Ponzi scheme, and I'm done with the Ponzi scheme. I will be going for my trust. Well, right now, because so many people are tapping into their trust, this is why we're dealing with what we're dealing with. Because see, these people are sick. They actually believe that they're rich, knowing good and damn well everything is not worth nothing, and this is what they like: calamity, death, and destruction. I'm going to read this. I'm turning this down a little more. It's going up a little bit. I want to read this part again. Early the gods of Eden. Okay, or William Bramley. Early Mesopotamian writings gave us another famous Old Testament story, the tale of Adam and Eve. The Adam and Eve narratives is also derived from earlier Mesopotamian sources which describe life under the custodial gods. Who remembers me reading the book on the custodians, the one that came to play a game? I'll read it again for you guys, for those who didn't hear it. Oh, listen. The God, or Lord God, of the Bible's Adam and Eve, story can therefore, that was a good yawn, can therefore be translated to mean the custodial rulers of earth. The story of Adam and Eve is unique in that it is entirely symbolic. Boy, if you don't calm down. And through its symbols, it provides an intriguing account of early human history. According to the Bible, Adam, who symbolizes first man, was created by God from the dust of the ground. This idea reflects the older Mesopotamian belief that Homo sapiens were created partially from clay. Adam's wife Eve was also created artificially. Pay attention to the words. Really pay attention. They both lived in an abundant paradise known as the Garden of Eden. Modern versions of the Bible place the Garden of Eden in the Tigris-Euphrates region of Mesopotamia. The Old Testament tells us that Adam, the first man, was designed to be a servant. His function was to till the soil and to care for the lush gardens and crops owned by his God. As long as Adam and Eve accepted their their servient status and obeyed their ever-present masters, all of their physical needs would be met and they would be permitted to remain in their paradise indefinitely. There was, however, one unpardonable sin that they must never commit. They must never attempt to seek certain types of knowledge. Those forbidden forms of knowledge are symbolized in the story as two trees, the tree of knowledge of good and evil and the tree of life. The first tree symbolizes an understanding of ethics and justice. The second tree symbolizes the knowledge of how to regain and retain one's spiritual identity and immortality. Now, in Oscar Valdem, I was reading how they changed that after a great war we made with them. And we got tired. We got lazy. And we were winning. Adam and Eve, you know what they did with the DNA. You know what they make it, and it's right in your face. And we're dying younger and younger. Adam and Eve obeyed the commandments of their masters and lived in material bliss until another party entered the scene. The intervening party was symbolized in the story as a snake. The intervening party was symbolized in the story as a snake. The serpent convinced Eve to partake of the fruit from the tree of knowledge and of good and evil. Eve followed the serpent's suggestion, as did Adam. God, i.e. custodial leadership, became immediately alarmed. So the gig was up. We have to destroy them. Now, Genesis 3:22, y'all all know what that's about, right? And the Lord God said, look, the man has become as one of us, knowing good from evil. And now, what if he puts forth his hand and takes also of the tree of life and eats and lives forever? The above passage reveals an important truth echoed by many religions. A true understanding of ethics, integrity, and justice is a prerequisite to regaining one's spiritual freedom and immortality. Without a foundation in ethics, full spiritual recovery becomes nothing more than a pipe dream. Not to harden on something. Do you know when I ask y'all to donate so I can buy more books like I keep doing? It's also steeped in integrity and ethics. To see, would y'all support what I'm doing to give back and to continue to give? And I see a lot of you still believe in this one-man shit show you are. But that's just one. The other one is talking out of character about things you have no reason or no business to talk about. Or illuminating a situation and further igniting another one when you shouldn't be illuminating nothing but yourself, nor igniting anything but your own soul. Hey, I'm in house. Obviously I went to the post office already. And everybody wants to know about my little don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Trust me. What's your pain? What's your pleasure? What's your pain? What's your pleasure? That's all I want to know. A lot of you think you know, and I told you you don't know shit. What if it just started sliding up on its own, right? It's some good shit, man. Y'all need to behave. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. Behave. But everybody wants to keep thinking that shit is fake or things are real. Or you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. Stay not knowing nothing. Ground yourselves. Intermittent fasting is good. Stay away from sugar. Do your best to stay away from idiots using pesticides and herbicides. And soak your vegetables as best you can in some vinegar and baking soda. All right? If you're going to eat meat, be careful, because I believe they already did it. Put mRNA in the meat. I think when you cook it, no, I think it has I forget how to spike protein. I think heat increases it. But in vegetables, they can put it in there and it can live for a long time in the vegetables until it goes soupy. You know what I mean? These people are sick and they're not going to stop. Over 75% of the population here in America has been vaxxed, one shot or all. And they're going to continue to lie. They're going to continue. Remember what I was telling you about? What do they call them? Cleaners? They keep everything where everybody's not coming together. Well, everybody's talking now, so they can't keep nothing. They can't clean shit now. Over here, oh man, no, nobody trying to hear that shit. And now they're trying to come out with another one because this is allergy season, or the next wave is going to be symptoms like an allergy, so they can get you more shit to put it. Like, stop being stupid. I said, I told my friend, I said, watch when the allergy season come around. These motherfuckers gonna be like, oh, we got another one. It's like an allergy. So when you're getting the sniffles and the runny nose and you might lose a little taste, and just come on to the doc. So if you go on and say, doc, I need my witch call because of my allergy. Oh man, mask up. It's control. It's the mobility. It's the more. You know what it is. I'm not gonna throw no medical misinformation out there. You know what it is. Okay? The code words we use, I'm just literally saying what needs to be said because y'all don't know the code words that me and my constituents utilize. I'm just grateful that I love y'all. I'm grateful that y'all love me back, I think. I want to buy as many books as possible because I believe there's going to be a time, and if need be, I'll bullet them and bury them. You know what I mean, right? I was just reading this morning. Some Hala Dragon editions, Cutting Through Spiritual Materialism. Chogyam Trungpa. Okay. Asian, you know, they're all the same ones over there. India. And this phenomenal reading. I might read this to you guys at night, maybe, for like a late, or on Patreon. Once a lot of people goes over there, and you know, then I'll go ahead and gotta get a certain number. You know, that's how that works. I'm attempting to reach a certain number on here, which they keep lying. You know, they keep hiding my subscribers, which is pretty stupid. Don't worry, I burn hair. I got plenty of hair, so it doesn't bother me what happens to them. I don't care. I really walk that life, y'all. I'm really about that life because I know what happens and how it works. It's not about it working. I just know if they were really, really smart, hidden away as they think they are, well, they're not. But yeah, remember I showed y'all a picture of this? A lot of y'all didn't know what it was. But y'all still don't know. Go find the post and share it. Who remembers? You've been chewing on this wire, man. I mean, we're gonna be scrapping. I love blowing shit up. I got like 5 of these in, man. I got some of the big 2-pounders. Ooh, child, I'm gonna have fun at the range tomorrow. Anyway, who remembers? I want to see if I have a better picture in here. I might not. I might have got rid of it. Undownloads. Let me see. I might have gotten rid of it because, you know, I don't like keeping a lot of stuff It's Tartarian, just to let you know. You can look up medieval devices if that's what you choose. You can look at the word that they have for it, and though it's something else. And do the homework. You want to see what a Chinese look like? This look like one of my godmothers, Inca. Looks like my godmother, Inca. Boxer Rebellion. They killed a lot of these brothers. They put them on this cross and they literally hacked them to pieces with 1,000 cuts and salt, and yeah, they fought back. But you know that we had these motherfucking fake 13 hat motherfuckers in these Europe and Britain, all them helping to quell the Boxer Rebellion. You want to see? Look at these niggas. See them niggas? See them niggas? The original. And then look how our people entertain the bastardized version from our younger brother, Yaphet. And what they do? They murdered them all. They killed as many as they could. The original sheep people. Look like some people you know. Yeah, the device. I think it's on my laptop. And it's the device. And many of the scepters were utilized and carried by many noble of our people. So anyway, let me shut it down and I'll come back on a few hours and we'll get some reading in. I have nowhere to go. I'm probably gonna walk outside, sit in the sun for about an hour. And yeah, take this damn hat off my head and let the sun hit the top, you know. All right. It's setting a little later and a little later. It's that time. Go and support our sister. Buy you some jewelry. It's excellent jewelry. I haven't taken this off. I'm ordering 2 more things. Hell, I'm ordering some earrings too. I was thinking about getting my nose pierced, but that's a little too feminine for me. I'm sorry. All right. I appreciate you all. And ACV, that's what's up, Benji. That's what's up. Female Cenobite. Give me that when you come on over. Lloyd, what's going on, baby boy? What's going on, fam? How's it going? Oh, you okay? That's Kaba Shaman. Yeah, check out her live. Watch it. Subscribe, man. I'm not begging y'all. I'm asking y'all. All right? That's what we do when we adult. When we adult, that's what we do. So petty, yeah, I know. Hey, Shakira Curtis, love you all. Anyway, my beloved sisters and my wonderful brothers, I'm gonna get with y'all here shortly.